Translation Situation Analysis, TSA. This presentation is excerpted from Elements of Translation, 2010, written by Dr. Ali Darwish. Every piece of text is written for a purpose and for an assumed reader. A translation product also has a purpose and an assumed reader. Sometimes, the source text purpose and reader profile may coincide with the purpose and reader profile of the target translation. For instance, the translation of an English medical text written for a medical student may target for the same purpose, a French medical student, who will probably have more or less a similar profile and similar information needs in spite of the cultural differences. However, more often than not, this is not the case. Many translations target a reader who has a different set of information needs and who certainly belongs to a different socio-cultural ecosystem, probably for a different purpose. For example, an English-language medical leaflet informing a doctor about the side effects of a drug may be translated for the jury in a court of law. So, source and target purposes and readers do not necessarily coincide. Translation Situation Analysis. A translation situation analysis, TSA, consists of source text analysis and translation needs analysis. Source text analysis, STA, consists of the following steps. 1. Determine the knowledge domain of text. 2. Determine the type of information of text, medical, legal, technical, political, literal, etc. 3. Determine the function of text, informative, instructional, persuasive, etc. 4. Determine the communication level of text, technical, semi-technical, non-technical. 5. Determine the register of text, formal, semi-formal, informal. 6. Determine the category of text, or genre, letter, memo, report, speech, poem, essay. 7. Determine the intended reader of text. Translation Needs Analysis, TNA. Once you have done this, do the same for the translation. 1. Determine the primary intended user of the translation. 2. Determine the language proficiency level of the intended user. 3. Determine the preferred communication style of the intended translation user. 4. Determine the professional category of the intended user. 5. Determine what the intended user knows about the subject matter. 6. Determine how much information the user needs about the subject matter. This is important in determining how much background information is needed. 7. Determine how the user will use the translation. 8. Determine where, how often and when the user will use the translation. This completes the translation situation analysis. You are now ready to proceed with your chosen translation strategy. For further details, check out Elements of Translation. Available in both hard copy and ebook formats.
Right Scope Publishers. Putting back quality in learning.